Alford. And this fine building is the old railway station house. From 1923 it was known as Alford Town Station. Finally shut it in 1970. It's now a builder's merchants. This is an industrial estate now, funnily enough called Beechings Industrial Estate. This is the Beechings Way. This is where the walk is going to start. Still a little bit of autumn colour. So what are we doing today? Well, we've left Alford. We're going to go over to Willoughby, see if we can find the old station master's house. Only about 8 miles on this 1st of December winter's morning at first light. Hoping to catch a sunrise, but no such luck. Grey, cloudy. A little bit of sunrise. On the edge of Alford. Oh. Graunch until you find a gear pal. The lights are on the trees already. But we're heading that way. There's a graveyard there. Got an interesting, looks like Victorian buildings, the entrance to the said graveyard and obviously church. Fine looking building. Let's have a quick look inside. I was looking at this about a quarter of a mile before I got here, thinking, blimey, that's a big bird of prey. Then I realised, well, it's not really moving a lot. And now I've realised it was only a kite. Haha. Look at that, I love coming out early in the morning. They've just been behind me. They stopped to say hello there. Great stuff. We're heading to the Willoughby Branch Line Nature Reserve. After walking across the flat fields from Alford, it's nice, and headwind, it's nice to get into some shelter. This is the Willoughby Branch Line Nature Reserve. Unfortunately shut 1970, but you could have, if you're coming from the Midlands, you get on the line from Boston to Skeg. If you didn't want to go to Skeg, you could turn north at Thursby, get on this line to Willoughby, and then take the what's known as the Mablethorpe Loop. You could have gone to Sutton-on-Sea, took the train to Mablethorpe, and then got back to Louth and back on the Louth to Grimsby main line. Would have been very popular in its day. Just going to have an explore this way before going to try and find the station master's house at Willoughby. Just been looking along the line, see if I can find any old railway infrastructure. I see all the bracken's been trod down to my left, and thought I see a concrete post from the railway days, but I've realised what it is. Looks like deer tracks. So they're using this as a run to get back to the forest. Wow. I'm having a guess. There's posts, probably old sleepers. Looks like I have found something that's been here for a very long while. Also nice to see some, well, we're virtually into winter now, still a bit of colour. You can see two concrete posts. Been a gate at some point. There's another on the other side of the line. So this would have been this is where they would have crossed the line to go somewhere anyway. Straight as an arrow as it heads to the east coast. Still on the old branch line at Willoughby. Just off the beaten track is, I love to go exploring, you've got to do. See what you can find. Just says private fishing there, but I don't think this has been fished in for a long while. Private fishing lake, just well overgrown. When you come out, it's all part of the day. You're going to see wildlife. You're going to come across things you didn't know was there. Can you imagine the excited school children coming along this line in August, heading to the east coast? Excited little faces as we're heading to another one that's all about the children. Christmas fast approaching. Well, I hope you all have a cracking festive season, and as we head to the new year, plenty more hiking and out and about. I'm always excited walking these old lines, this old branch line, to see what I can come across. So far it's only been old railway posts. You know, it might be some footings or just a plate layer's shed, but it links you back to your history, how it was, well, 60-70 years ago. Fascinating. And now I can see the village of Willoughby ahead, so we'll go and see if we can find that station master's house. After them last comments, look what I come across. That's a concrete post with the iron rod showing. It's like a sleeper put in the ground. Old railway gate maybe. Fascinating. Beware, there's a train line, it would have said no doubt at one time. Without question, that's the old station house or station master's house, whichever. It's like some good sheds down there. This line opened in 1848, shutting in 1970. It's like there's some renovations going on. And I was reading last night, you couldn't see the old platform, but it's been cleared. Look at that. The old platform at Willoughby. Fantastic find. We've been talking about the old history. We're walking in this area where the government are hoping to put 50-metre high pylons all the way from Grimsby to London. And people in this area are fighting like mad to stop it, get the cables underground. You're looking at this video and wonderful countryside, but it could well all be spoiled before too long. This rise in the road to where the line would have crossed to go about a mile or so from Alford. Must be an old gatehouse there. Called them at different now. I was just seeing if I could walk the line back to Alford from here, but it don't look like it. It looks, well, old railway post there. I think I'm gonna have to go back a few hundred yards that way and pick up the footpath, and then I can pick the line up for the last half mile, perhaps, well, half mile or so. And there's no way there. We're just checking out Mablethorpe gauging station and listening to that wonderful sound. We're in an area just east of the rolling hills of the Wolds. And it's all flat here to the sea, only probably 4 miles away. And this is where they're anticipating putting all these 50-metre high pylons. Spoil the countryside. Hopefully it will go in underground instead of on the pylons. What a find this is. An old gas lamp, and on this, I guess it's railway bungalow as well, it's got some information on the line. Let's take a look. Great Northern Railway, beware of the trains, look both up and down the line before you cross. Fantastic. The line went that way. It's even known as Crossing Cottage. Thought I'd come across some signs for some old railway stuff, but Cleo, I think it's pets, dogs maybe, born 14th to the 3rd 1983, died 1992. Another one there, Sheena, buried the pets in the woods. Not that we meant to, but so many people do. We're going to get on the old line now and walk all the way back to Alford. Last half a mile or so of the walk. This is the old track bed. Best time to walk an old line is when the bracken and everything's died down a bit. You're more liable to find something from the railway days, and there's not too many people walk, you've got more chance of getting through. Wow, an owl's just gone over my head. I'm having to stoop well down, I feel like an elf. Another Christmas joke. Yeah, some people walk down here, but it's not an official footpath, so it's a bit, as you can see. I'm sure I just see an owl go over my head. Surely a railway sleeper. I know earlier on I was getting excited about seeing an old concrete railway post. I must get out more. Now this surely, it's not like a plate layer's hut maybe one day. Gotta be. Just love these trails where you have to go under the foliage. You never know what you're gonna come out to. Starting to drizzle now, so it was the right decision not to go up to the Wolds today. Nearly come as far east as I could, with a bit of interest and thoroughly loved it. Hope you've enjoyed my company on this walk. It's been a bit flat, but there's been plenty of interest. Just like to say thank you very much for watching, liking and commenting. Catch you next time. Bye for now. This is where we started this morning, and I'll try and find a photo of what it used to look like and put it on the end of the video, how the railway looked way back when.